Hi guys. A few of you guys have asked if we're going to do a gender reveal, if we have a plan for that, when we're going to talk about it. So here we are to talk about it.
We weren't really going to do like a real gender reveal like we did last time with Everly, but this one was fairly impatient about waiting until the anatomy scan to find out what we were going to have. So
when we were in the States telling our family about the baby, we decided that we would do the sneak peek blood test because you can get next day results. So when we were in Michigan with her family, we drove about an hour. We went to this clinic that did my blood sample and sent it to California, and they were going to email the results in, I think they said 2 to 3 days. So we got an email that night confirming that they had done the blood test and shipped off the sample. And then the next day they were supposed to email between 3 and 7 p.m. just to tell me that the lab received my sample. So we got an email in that window, and Nellie was like, "Here's your phone," and hands it to me. And I think, oh, it's nothing. It's just them saying that they got my blood sample.
So meanwhile, no camera set up, no family necessarily like anticipating us telling them anything.
We're in pajamas, we're sitting on the couch, like it's nothing. It's nothing. And I did plan to set up the camera so that I could get this moment for you guys, but we were completely taken aback that the results were sent so quickly. So it was the email.
In the email.
It was the results email, and I didn't think it was going to be. So I just opened the email casually like, oh yeah, they're just gonna say that they received my blood sample. And there it was.
Scroll to the bottom of the email and it has 100%.
And there it was again. It took me a second. I think I didn't really understand that that was it.
Right away.
So let me tell you. The first part of the email that looks like a little envelope, when you first open the email, it says, "Congratulations, here are your results." And then if you wait like 3 seconds, it opens and then it says the results inside. So I scrolled past it when it said, "Congratulations," because it didn't have anything. Later, when I scrolled back up is when I saw that. So I think I was confused by the opening of that thing, but at the bottom it was definitely the answer. So after all the email confusion, we were shocked to know it's a boy! Oh man.
Knew it all along. I'm just saying, I've called 2 out of 2.
I was so in shock after seeing it that it legit took me like days to really be able to be like, we're having a son. Still, it's crazy to think about, but I just was so confused and shocked. And then it was like, oh, well, her family was in the room, so we told them. We FaceTimed my family. They actually didn't answer right away, so we had dinner. Then we tried to FaceTime them again. So the whole night was just kind of not what I pictured in finding out the gender of the baby.
But you got to find out early.
That's
I did. What you wanted.
We found out at 12 weeks. We still would be waiting if we didn't do that test. Our anatomy scan isn't planned for another week and a half. So I was really glad to know a month and a half ago what we're having so that I can start planning. We've been talking about names. It did cost $150.
Spending money on boy things now.
Oh yeah, all the boy things. So after all this, I think it's kind of ironic that our first gender reveal when we were pregnant with Everly was kind of also not what we pictured and a tiny bit of a failure. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here so that you can go watch. So that gender reveal didn't go as planned. This one, we didn't even have the camera set up. We were not thinking it was gonna happen when it happened. So if we have another baby, maybe we'll have the gender reveal that we picture, but this wasn't quite what we pictured either. So now you guys know it's a boy.
We can say he.
Yes, it has been so difficult not to say he in some of our videos. So we don't have a name picked out yet. We'll keep you guys posted. It is so difficult, but at this point in our pregnancy with Everly, we didn't either. I feel like we haven't really talked much about this pregnancy. We put out those like 3 videos when we announced it, and then haven't really talked about it too much. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update. We are 19 weeks today, and he's the size of an heirloom tomato or a mango. He's about 6 inches head to rump, not including his, that's like 5 inches. Oops. He's about 6 inches head to rump, not including his legs, so he's getting pretty big. I've just started to feel some very subtle little flutter kind of movements this week. Nothing like big and, you know, to be shown or felt by her. And so that's really exciting.
You wanna show him?
I should show him. So at 19 weeks, this is our son. He's so cute. Can't you see how cute he is? We are really excited to have him. We're glad to have one of each. Another girl would have been great, and we have plenty of girl stuff, but we're very excited to raise a son also. So now that you guys know the gender, we have an ultrasound from a few weeks ago when our midwife was trying to see if you could see that it was a boy. We already knew it was a boy from our sneak peek blood test, but we were trying to see if there was any evidence of that in ultrasound. So here's that footage.
We're looking straight on.
Hi, little guy. Oh, that's you see your brother? Oh my goodness, he's going.
Yep, he is. Good Lord, you are just all over the place, dude. Look at that beautiful heartbeat.
I still feel like it's not in there because I feel so good and I don't feel him yet. I'm like, it doesn't
Still
exist.
early.
Doesn't exist. I know, but I don't
And it
feel.
looks like your placenta is a little bit anterior too, so that's gonna be protecting you from feeling kicks. So you might not feel as early
That's
as
behind
you did with her.
or out
and
front?
In front.
In front.
So
okay.
extra cushion against feeling kicks.
I see. I see. Is there any chance to be able to try to see a gender, or is it
I'm
not?
trying. He
Well, I
was
know
moving
he's
so much before.
going all
So I was
over.
kind of letting him do his thing. And then I was going to try to...
If not, that's okay. We have our anatomy scan in like just over a month.
Oh, there you go. There's junk.
Whoa.
Wait, I don't understand. What am I looking
So we're
at?
looking at, looks like he's sitting on top of you. So we're looking from the bottom up. So those are legs. That's
the goods.
the good.
I trust you. I believe you. I just doesn't look like real body parts to me, so I can't make it out.
There's another good picture, baby.
Aww.
But I don't want that. I don't want that picture. Look at those legs, though. I mean, for reals. How tall was your sperm donor?
5'10", I think.
Okay.
Not crazy tall.
He's not going to
Ooh,
show
look
us.
at that.
Okay.
all of it.
Look at him. All right. You're gonna have to share
Wow.
the spotlight, Missy.
Such nice limbs. There's a good one. You can see where the smile, where the mouth is. Nice spine.
Wow.
That was a definite, I'm a boy.
Yay! We couldn't use it before because we were saying he the whole video. But now you guys can see an extra ultrasound. We do have our anatomy scan, like I said, in about a week and a half. So we'll show that to you guys as well when it happens. And that's about it. If you guys have any other questions about the baby or the pregnancy, since like I said, we haven't really talked about it, leave them down below and I can answer them for you. Thanks for all the love and support, you guys. You're awesome. Bye.